Hi again then guys, and so we've got another Extreme X-Tunes setup for you today, and for those who are perhaps new to the series, in X-Tunes we take a vehicle which is typically a premium model, not always though, a vehicle with a lot of track potential, big power, low weight, high PP, and in this particular pick we are tuning a car which actually has one of the highest PP levels of any road car in the game. It's up there with the best of them, it's up there with the GTR, and the Veyron, most notably being the relatively few road cars that can go over 700 pp. Now this is the Viper ACR, of course, as you can see. We've gone for racing soft tyres, but that's of course down to personal preference. For the ride height, we've got that as low as possible, front and rear. Springs we've increased to 1325 and 1425. The dampers to 5, anti-roll we've left on 3 because the handling's pretty stiff anyway on this car. We've got neutral camber and tow. We'll come back to the gearbox last as usual. For the diff we've got the initial torque on 20, as you can see, the highest possible acceleration and braking sensitivity. You want all of the power upgrades of course, including an oil change and the full weight loss package. As far as the rear wing, it doesn't really matter whether you have it or not, because the downforce pretty much stays the same, so you can just choose whether or not you want the wing. Finally, for the gearbox, obviously this is not a top speed tune, it's a circuit tune, so we've got an auto setting of 230, then for the individual gears 3.7, 2.4, 1.7, 1.3, 1050 and 875 with a final drive of 2.7. And incidentally, to get this car to go over 700 pp, you will also need the flat floor. So that's it overall for the mechanical setup. Now let's finally take it out of course to a racing circuit to see just how much of a beast this car can be. Now the Viper ACR is one of the relatively few cars on Gran Turismo that actually translates really well from the game to real life, because many cars are kind of OP on the game, whereas the ACR is one of the relatively few which is actually as crazy and as brilliant in real life as it is on the game. It's one of the fastest cars ever around the Nürburgring Ring in real life, so it's unsurprising that it's brilliant also on the game. The PP is extremely high, as is the power, the torque, and the weight is relatively low. The handling is shockingly good. There is so much grip, it's unbelievable. The acceleration is LMP level, and the top speed is more than enough for most tracks. So, if you decide to use this ridiculously high PP tune for your ACR, obviously I hope you find it fun and competitive. But that's it overall for this particular X-Tunes build. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.